I kind of just titled this about vulnerability. It's been on my heart for a while. I've gone through a lot over 2020 and wanted to share a lot of my heart, but kind of when you're going through things and it's tough things, it's heavy things, it's hurtful things, it's kind of really tough to share. So, I've shared here and there going through a divorce and just kind of everything that has gone on. I'll share bits and pieces here and there, but it's really been on my heart to share more and kind of start a live series just talking about my journey. And originally I've probably been thinking about this for a good 5 months. I've even talked to several friends about it, even my CEO who I work for about it. And at first I was kind of thinking of titling it My Journey Back to Me. And as I've gone through this journey, it has been very apparent to me that there is no journey back to me. When you go through something as life-changing as, betrayal or a divorce or anything like that, anyone that's been through it knows you come out different. You come out changed. And so there is no journey back to me. There's just a journey. There is, and I'm not through it. Part of me was like, oh, well, you need to wait until you can give advice and till you really know how this is going to go, or you really know what it's going to look like on the other side. But I really feel like there's some value and just something to be gained with watching somebody walk through it. And not know what lies on the other side, and not know what being healed or whole again will even look like for me, because I'm not there at all. I have good days. I've come a long way. I actually was going through my phone the other day and I read something that I had wrote in the notes the day after I found out that my marriage would officially end. We've walked through things before, and we've walked through affairs before, and we tried to work them out. I tried to work them out. I actually, thought we were going to be one of those couples that made it, and we were going to do all of these. We were going to be like in my mind, I thought we were going to be the ones that made it. We were going to be these small group leaders and this speaker. Like in my crazy little brain, I'd had it. We were going to, be the next Rachel Hollis. I don't know what I had in my brain when this happened so long ago, but that is what I had in my brain. I was so convinced, and then it didn't happen. And so I've sat in this place, 4 years after I was thinking all that, then, it happened again, and I knew that I couldn't do it again. I knew that it broke me so much the first time and broke me even more the second time. I knew there was no way I could continue to do that, even as hard as it is to make that decision to dissolve your marriage or to put your kids through this. It just wasn't something I could do anymore. And for a long time, I've sat in, I want to say like this, just weird place of being in the in-between, and being really mad at God. And so I just kind of wanted to start this live series that takes you through each thing that I've struggled with. When I was talking to a friend, I was like, but, this kind of came up, and I was like, but who am I to give advice? I am just one of many. I am one of many that have been through a divorce. I'm one of many that have gone through an affair. I'm just one of many that have been betrayed. But when you're in it, when it's you're not one of many. And it is something so strange and so alienating, and you feel so alone, even though in the back of your mind, you know that you're one of many and you're not alone. It's not something that people talk about. It's not something that people are willing to be like, this sucks, and hey, it's humiliating. It really is. To be this side of it, to know that I couldn't keep my husband happy, I couldn't keep him it's humiliating. And so that part has held me back. But I just think the little things that I have shared here and there have brought so many freaking amazing people to me who have gone through this, who have felt the same way, either about the same thing I'm going through or something different, that we've truly been able to help each other. And so if me being vulnerable and putting it out there helps others, then I have to be willing to do it. One thing I want to be sure that this is not, it's not somewhere that I'm going to air my dirty laundry, and it's not somewhere where I'm going to bash my ex-husband or the father of my kids. I truly believe that there's vulnerability and healing and things that he is going through himself, and I'm not gonna make this that. So now there will be honesty that I talk about and things that hurt me and all of that, but I never want this to be, I just want this to be a journey that we're going to walk through, and hopefully it can help someone else, and hopefully I'll meet people that'll help me, because I'm still in it. I wish I wasn't. I wish I was over it. If you know me, you know that I'm a doer. When this first happened, I am a fight or flight person. I go straight to what's my next step? What's my next action? One of the hardest things for me is to hold myself in a place of vulnerability and a place of sadness so that I can truly feel this, so that I can truly maybe move through it and be okay with it and see all of this as a blessing and just a stepping stone to God's divine plan for me. So, I'm going to start a series. And I kind of wrote down some things that I want to talk about. I've mentioned a few of them. Just, being a number, but not being a number. This happens often, and let me go ahead and just put this, like, I am I know that this happens, and people, they reconcile and they make it, and I'm for that. I am 100% for that. I am never going to be opposed to marriage. I'm always going to be, I'm for marriage. Ours just didn't work. I also want to talk about how, just the things that people don't talk about, how friendships change when you get a divorce. Some friendships, they're just going to change whether you want them to or not. Things get hard for everyone in your circle. And that's been a hard part for me. Is just realizing things have to kind of change in my circle. Also, really good people, both family and friends, that mean really, really well, are going to give bad advice. They just are. If you haven't been here, if you haven't walked it, as well-intentioned as some of the advice will be, it will still be bad advice. And how do you kind of walk through that and even discern that? Discernment, how do you discern between one or the other? Again, like I said, holding yourself in the pain. Not just, I'm a full speed gal. If you've watched me with my business, with everything, I go all in. And so when I first, all this, it was like, well, I need to sell my house. I got that done. Well, I need to get a lawyer. I got that done. Well, I need to get this. I got that done. I need to redo this house and get a good place for my girls. I got that done. And then it stopped. And I was settled. And we were here. And there really wasn't another big step for me to take. And I had to deal with my emotions. And that is hard. It's hard for someone like me. Also, I kind of want to hit on, in one of the lives, my journey or my fight with the word damaged or broken. I have fought those two words within myself more than I care to admit, because I never want to be damaged or broken. I want to prove that I'm strong enough to handle it. I'm capable. I'm worthy. but I've come to realize and to actually find joy and wisdom in being damaged and broken. And it's made me more empathetic. It's made me see others a little, more clearly, understand people's decisions and stuff, because I truly think we're all broken and damaged. So we'll kind of hit on that. And one of the things that is such a struggle for me, and Jesse, you're going to laugh, because I just wrote this down. It's, you don't have to have all the answers today. And I am world's worst at needing all the answers today. Even in my prayer life, I'm like, God, I will be patient. I will suffer. I will do all the things if you will just tell me how this ends. Or, even like before this live, I was like, well, what do I name this? Well, what do I need all of my episodes or lives to be about? Like, I have all these lists of things I just want to say, because I know that others have felt this and have gone through this. Like, I need a title and I need chapters and she was like, not today. Like, just get on there and do your thing. So we don't have to have all the answers today. And I don't have all the answers. I don't have any of the answers. I just have the knowledge of what I've walked through over the past 10 months. And if me being vulnerable and open and accepting of criticism or backlash or anything else that I get from this, I'm okay with that, because I've met enough freaking amazing women that have been in my shoes or that will be in my shoes, and it's really good not to feel alone. I think that's my biggest fear through all of this, is being alone. So, if you're watching this and you've been in my shoes, you are in my shoes, you are not alone. And this is hard. It's freaking hard. So, I'm going to try to do one of these every Sunday. I would be lying to if I told you that I am going to do it the same time every Sunday. I want to. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to like 8:30 Sunday nights. But I would be setting myself up for a complete failure as a single mom to tell you that I can commit to that every Sunday. So what I want you to do, if you're watching this and you want to follow these, will you please drop your email in the comments of this, and I will try to shoot an email out before I do these so that you'll know before I'm going to hop on and do one. I think that would be the easiest way. Jesse, is that the easiest way? Jessie is my best friend, and I know nothing about technology, and she knows everything about technology, and so she is going to be helping me. She doesn't know. She just found out right now. It's going to be great. But thank you guys for joining me. I hope this is going to be something that will help someone. I just feel led to do it. And one of the other things that I'm going to talk about is like kind of my journey with God through all of this, because it hasn't been well, but I think God accepts. I was kind of mad at Him for a long time, and maybe it's still hard for me to get back there. I've kind of been running from that just because I've been a little mad, because I thought I was doing what I was supposed to do the first time, and being, forgiveness and all of that. So that'll be a whole lovely, vulnerable, raw and real episode, is about kind of my journey with my God, who I know loves me dearly and is watching out for me, and I can look back now and see so much provision over the past 4 years. And so we'll talk about that. But yeah, so it's just going to be all the things, and it's just going to be me sharing my heart, and maybe it'll help someone. It surely helps me when people share with me. So I hope to do that with someone else.